Hello everybody, it's Dave.
I'm Rob.
And our ever faithful Buddy, and we're here to do our weekly walk around. But before we start that, we'd just like to say it was great to see Maria out and about at the BSB paddock at the weekend.
Yeah, it's good to see because obviously it's not a great situation for her, so it's good to see her smiling.
She'd had a big bang in the Isle of Man, and it's great to see her getting out and about a little bit, and hopefully her recovery is in due process and she'll be up and about again. So, as we said last week, we didn't have many in last week. We were waiting for everything to arrive. So, as promised, we've got a big video this week. So, we're not going to go into loads and loads of details on each bike. So, if you need to know anything, please head to the website, manorparkclassics.com. We're trying to load everything up. We've been mega busy this week, but it will catch yourselves up this week. So, if you see anything, give us a call in the office, go on the website. Starting off with this absolute beauty that Rob's brought in this week.
Yeah, so this Gold Star 500 is the real deal. It's basically been fully restored, and then it's showing just 227 miles on the clock. It's been in like a bit of an air bubble for many years. I think the current vendor's had it for 30 years himself.
It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just absolutely spot on. It's the one to have. It's currently fully dry, so no engine oil, no fuel, so we can't do a running video on this one. No. So but we'll still do a walk around video and have it on the website. You can see it in more detail, but yeah, I'd love to have that one in me garage.
It's a beauty. It's an absolute belter. A credit to the owner and a joy for somebody else to be able to buy. What a lovely bike if you've got the chance, the opportunity to come and bid and buy something like that. What a great bike. Don't see them in that condition very often. So yeah, what a great...
And still with the clip-ons as well. It's not been converted.
Deal with the clip-ons. I'm not sure I could actually ride that. It would kill my wrists, but hey, there you go. So we moving on, we go from one end of the scale to the other. We've got a no reserve BMW sort of bit of a chop job. It's a bit of a project for somebody if you want something to turn these sort of rat bike things, as they call them.
Yeah, I mean, you could say project, but it obviously cosmetically, engine-wise, it's not looking amazing or anything, but the chap has just been using it like this.
Yeah.
It has been used as is. I'm not sure about MOT-wise where that's up to, but that'll be on the website.
Yes.
But yeah, if someone's got a good few weekends making it look pretty, could have a good bike there.
Yeah, those K75 engines are very reliable and quite sought after, really. I won't bore everybody with the details. You'll all have heard me ramble on about Fireblades. I love them. Beautiful one there. The SC28 Honda Fireblade. This one's a 94L, done 20,000 miles, and is in very, very original condition. It has got the original screen with it on the floor down there, metal panning, so it's got original indicators, original exhaust. It can have the original screen. It's a very clean, tidy bike.
Yeah, it's not been
molested.
It's not been molested. It's still got the original exhaust silencer. I think it may be stainless headers on there.
Yeah.
As they don't weather too well. But yeah, it's just got a huge file of history, old MOTs, original books, service books. It's just the right bike.
It's the right one. It's the right one. And then next to that, we've got a Kawasaki, looks like a ZX7R, but it's actually got a 900 engine in it. So it's a ZX79 track bike.
Yeah, so the chap sort of built this himself. He's been racing quite a few years, used this. It's just a good bike that's just been sat for a little bit. So just want a bit of a recommission, and you'll have a very fast.
Got a steering damper on it and a few bits and pieces, some wavy discs. I would imagine that's a very quick bike with the 900 engine in it. That'll fly.
The chap has had a bit of racing history, whether it's with this bike or not, but he's done, when I went to pick it up, he said he's done Manx Grand Prix and bits and pieces like that. Maybe on different bikes, but obviously knows what he's doing.
Nice.
He's done all that, so...
Great. Yeah, we've got some nice track bikes about us this time. So, and then leading on to another AJS. I think, is this one of yours or is this one of John's?
Yeah, so this has come from the same home as the Gold Star. So it's a similar sort of setup, been dry stored, but this is the competition version. So yeah, quite a sought after bike really. I think the only imperfections could find was a couple of nicks on the seat.
Yeah.
And then the rims could do with a bit of a polish as well, but as it's a competition trials bike, it's going to get good bit of use, so I won't be too precious about this.
Showing 885 miles. Not sure if that's from a restoration or whatever.
Yeah,
but
possibly. Yeah. Yeah, it's still very presentable though. So
good stuff. Harley Davidson. Here we go. This is a Dyna Wide Glide, I believe. This bike is a 1993 on the K, showing 17,000 miles. It's the other one, 17,000 miles.
It's been kept. I think it's been kept usable. Again, MOT history will be online, but I went to get this one, and the chap jumped straight on it, started it up, rode it into the van,
didn't he?
Yeah, it's Vans and Hines on it, so as you can imagine, nice and noisy.
Nice and noisy.
But yes, good.
Hopefully you've got good relationship with your neighbours if you buy that. Well, you might not have for very long, but yeah, they're always good for a bit of noise. A couple of BSAs have come from the same vendor. This one we believe is an ex-military fire
service
office
bike. Yeah. So I've been informed that the mileage showing on the clock there is genuine.
276 miles.
So I believe it's an unrestored bike. So what you see is the true sort of condition of it, really. I mean, obviously you can tell by the tyres, they're vintage.
Yes, absolutely. And the next one we believe to have been an ex-police bike. That's a 1964, this one's a 1965. Both very, very nice, clean bikes.
Yeah, I think John's got this one in. Sounds like the tank's been brimmed, so obviously been getting used recently. So it's quite a nice looking thing, that. I mean, it looks like one you could just jump on and go.
An A65, so yeah, nice bike. Triumph Adventure, don't see many of these around, but a sort of Triumph's slant at the time of doing a cruiser bike. This is a 900 Adventure, 1996, done 6,000 miles, is in lovely condition.
I was going to say it must be low mileage because it is spotless everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, just
where
look.
They usually weather.
Yeah, look at the discs and the downpipes and the front of the, it's just absolutely stunning. That's been very, very well looked after, that bike.
Yeah, you need to get onto the website and look at the pictures in close detail on that because it is immaculate.
And I say 6,500 miles, so it's done next to nothing. Another BSA, we seem to have got quite a few BSAs this week. A Starfire 250, 1971.
This has come from a collection of bikes that we've got in this sale. It's got a lot of Japanese bikes and then this one as well. The mileage as well on this one is original.
31,000.
Yeah, it's original and restored bike, so it's just a nice, good, honest bike. It's been kept in,
Looks to have a brand new back tyre on it. Front one doesn't seem to have done very much. So yeah, one that's ready to roll, really, I would say.
But the chap has just been running them up, using them. So nice. It is one to jump on and go.
It's what they're for, isn't it? Use them, let's use them. Had a collection of Honda Cubs or C90, well, two C90s and a C50 come in this week from one of my gentlemen, one of my customers. The C50 is a 1980, done 15,000 miles. We've got a C90, 1981, done 25,000 miles, and another C90, done 14,000 miles, 1982. They're always very popular, C90s and C50s. There's all sorts of things that people get doing, riding them from Land's End to John O'Groats and doing various challenges on them across Europe. And there's all sorts of racing.
I love the seat and the
we like the single seat on this one, though. It's the racing version, isn't it? It's the, But again, they do C90 racing, and so yeah. Obviously, the blue one here is in particularly nice condition. The other blue one, this one needs a little bit of attention. The gentleman tells me they have all been runners. We haven't run them up because the batteries are flat on them at the moment, but I would think a fresh battery and a good kick and these will go again. So yeah, all good. Should be good fun to see those go through. Okay, so where do we go to here now? We've got a Suzuki GT550 over here, nice, the red one.
Is this one that's been with us before?
This one, I believe, was bought from us previously. It's a 1974 bike, done 29,000 miles.
Looks great. Chrome work looks great on this one.
So nice to have that together with the GT750, which we've talked about before. So nice to get those two together.
Still got all the original stickers down the forks.
Yep.
That's not a bad one to have in your collection, that.
We've got some here, plenty here we'd have in collections, haven't we? And then we've got a bit of a run of Honda CB750s. Starting off with this silver one. I think you brought this in last week, didn't you? It was a 1981.
Yeah, the chaps just kept a good bunch of bikes in great condition, so they're all sort of on the bottom. We'll be doing a running video of them all separately.
Yeah.
Apart from, there's a bit of corrosion on the bottom of the exhaust on the right-hand side.
Right.
But that'll be pictured. But apart from that, it's been well looked after. The wheels are all in very nice condition.
Yes. And then next to that, we've got a 1976 one. On the yard on 28,000 miles. That bike was bought from us a few years ago, and the gentleman's just having a bit of a change round of which bikes he's keeping and which bikes he's getting rid of. So that one's come back to us to have a go at this time. That one again is keys here for it. Again, we'll do a running video for that. And then next to that, one I picked up yesterday evening, another CB750. 1974, done 49,000 miles, complete bike. I need to get some fuel in it so we can get it started, but once I put a bit of fuel in it, that should get going. Needs a few little bits and pieces doing to it. The exhaust it needs a little bit of work, but a complete bike.
We've got a nice collection of Japanese retro bikes.
We have got a huge collection of, yeah.
Should we go to another one?
Another one here, Kawasaki Zephyr 750. Obviously a little bit of a later bike, really, that one. So
yeah,
not
early 90s.
92, but only showing 20,000 miles, and is in lovely condition, really.
Yeah, this one was brought into us last week. The chaps had it for about 20 years, something like that. So the bike's been gone through recently. It's had fork service, full brake caliper overhaul, valve clearances checked, new shockers on the back. So
looks like it's had the forks polished.
There's a current MOT on it, so it's just a great bike to jump on and
yeah, great.
Not have to worry about spending money on it.
And looks, soon. Does follow the retro theme really, although it is a little bit of a later bike.
Yeah.
Then completing our CB range, we've got a 404 on there. We've now got a 550 as well. Honda CB550, nice bike.
Yeah, it's a bit of a glittery paint job.
Yes, it's obviously had a paint job at some point on the end, on 17,000 miles. Again, all the details are getting uploaded onto the website now. So yeah,
I think this was another good collection of bikes, and this is always his go-to bike because it's just
off the button.
Yeah, it's just on. Just jump on, ready to go, and it looks really good. Nice chrome work on this one as well. Good set of pipes on there. Yeah, just another good bike to have here.
Now, you went out and picked a couple of bikes up yesterday, and this one in particular took my eye. I really like this. It's a lovely little bike.
Yeah, this Triumph Bonneville, it's been right down to the bare bones, and it's had basically a complete rebuild. It's had shocks put on there. The wheels have been, I think, they've been coated.
Powder
new
coated,
chain and sprockets, new discs.
It's got some different levers on it.
Yeah, there's a box of parts, which I believe there's still some new parts in there, the old parts.
Showing 6,830 miles, and it's lovely. It just looks really cool. The paint scheme on it, the way the wheels are done, whoever's put it together has done a great job. I mean, I would imagine those shocks are probably a penny or two, those piggyback shocks.
I mean, we have got the originals.
Got the originals here, yeah.
Loads of paperwork.
There's a list of parts that have been fitted to it here, chain and sprockets and this, that and the other.
I've got to do the write-up for this soon, and there's so many parts I've got to go through and point out. It's had fork internals, it's the works. Amazing. Really. So yeah, this will be a really good bike for someone.
Yeah,
but it's been dry stored as well because it's been built up for quite a
And when you told me how much it was, I think it's it's a great value bike as well. That is great value bike. And then anybody who fancies themselves as a bit of a James Bond, you don't see these very often. R1200C. No,
it's quite a iconic bike.
Yeah, it is.
Quite a low mileage one, 8,500 miles. It's just one of them bikes that you've got to have. If you're a Bond fan, you've got to have one of these.
I worked for BMW when the Z3 was launched, and obviously the Z3 and this featured in the film, and we went and borrowed one of these for our launch night. So I remember, I've got sort of fond memories of these. And yeah, as you say, anybody who's a Bond fan and wants something bike-wise, surely that's got to be in the collection somewhere.
Yeah, this one has had a change of wheels because they come with spokes originally.
I think those are GS wheels.
Yeah, work out which ones they are, but he was basically saying it gives you a greater choice of tyre choice. So
correct.
You can fit loads of different types of tyres because
and they're easier to keep clean.
They're easier to clean, and I think these bikes suffer with a little bit of corrosion.
Yeah,
so,
they can do. Yeah,
they were probably looking a little bit weathered, so hence why he changed them.
Yeah, yeah, very good. And another one. Quick, this literally arrived this morning, so we haven't really had time to do too much to it. But an original Honda VFR750F, 86 on a C, and had a paint job in, what you would class as possibly the RC30 colours, really. Although it's not pretending to be an RC30, but it's certainly got the paint scheme of one.
Yeah, it's a cool bike that. It's got a few little bits and pieces that'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
Tart it up, but yeah, that's one I won't go too mad on, just enjoy it.
It needs a battery, but fresh fuel in it and some battery, and it'll start off the button, I'm informed. The other thing is this has just clicked over to being 40 years old as of 2 months ago. So it will be registered as historic, so you won't have to tax it or MOT it. So just if it's something you just want to pull out of the shed now and again, you haven't got to worry about tax and MOT and all that sort of stuff.
Fresh looking tyres on there as well, by the looks of it. It
would be a good runner for you for someone. And these V4 engines seem to go forever. Change the oil on them every now and again, and they seem to run forever. Triumph Tiger T100 SS in a little bit of a sorry condition. It did come from here a number of years ago, and unfortunately has suffered with a little bit of neglect, been stored in a damp shed. So all the bright work, as you can see, has gone off on it. Now, whether you strip those off, put some new rims on it, buy a new mudguard, or whether you get them re-chromed or whatever you do with it, but it is a complete bike. And when it left here, it was running, and it's just done nothing. So
I think I'd want to go to town on this one.
Yeah,
because it's not a complex bike, is it? So strip it down. There's not going to be loads of parts, is there?
No.
Slowly go through it, and yeah, you could have.
And I would think if you get in touch with your local Triumph Owners Club or somebody you can probably find bits and pieces knocking about for it. And so yeah, it would make a bike. We've got all the documentation for it. It's obviously registered historic, so it doesn't need any MOT and all that sort of thing. But if somebody likes tinkering and doing projects, which a lot of people do, that's how we come to sell a lot of our stuff. Then what a great starting point. And this has come off the same chap, a Yamaha TT500. So that'll be a thumping great thing to run around the field. We're not sure of the year of this, but these were produced between 76 and 81. So it's somewhere in that age range. So yeah, somewhere around about there. Again, a complete bike. We haven't had it running, but we are told it's a runner. It's just something for somebody to have a bit of fun on around the field or something, really. You could possibly do a bit of twin shock racing with it or whatever, really.
Cool thing.
Yeah.
One for you, possibly.
Well, maybe. Another Harley. We've had a few Harleys. We've got quite a good selection of Harleys for our next sale. This one being an Electra Glide Sport.
This is one from the same vendor that the other Harley came from. Again, this one runs and is a hell of a lot louder than the first. So
oh, is it?
Yeah, it's got the tailpipes on there if you want to pan round and have a look at them. But on the button, ready to go. For whatever reason, we've only got one pannier for this one.
Right. Done 64,000 miles, so it's been used. It's a well-used bike. But looking at it, you would not tell that bike had done 64,000 miles.
No,
it's in great condition.
Yeah,
chrome works, wheels, discs. These discs look in great condition. Don't know whether it's had new ones fairly recently, but that's it's in lovely condition.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's done much wet weather riding that.
No, I would agree. And it's got the touring screen, which is nice and handy just for riding something like that. Next to you've just brought in.
Yeah, I've got to put a few more details on the web on these, but quite a rare thing in the UK. I think this one's actually been brought in from Germany.
Right.
So they're a bit more popular over there.
A 67 plate, a 302R.
Yeah, Benelli 302R. I think the naked ones are a bit more popular, but
right.
a little twin cylinder.
Great
lightweight bike, but the bike's immaculate. It's done very little mileage.
It has.
So you got that one.
It has done 1,600 miles.
So,
great
yeah.
if you're A2, you know, you've just passed your test and you can't go up to the bigger bike yet. Great little thing to, you know, nice and light, manoeuvrable, but got enough power for you to be able to do a little bit with. As is the next one, you know, a little 250, but looks like a bigger bike. You know, that looks like you'd say that was easily a 500 or something, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we've got an AJS that's not a classic.
Yes.
But yeah, nice little 250.
A Sedona 250.
We've not had one of these in before, but it's something we'll give it a go. And it's another one that's barely
done 2,000 miles on
running.
a 25 plate. So yeah, a virtually new bike, really, isn't it? Lovely.
It's absolutely immaculate. It's clearly had a full clean before it's arrived here, which saved me a job.
Absolutely. Yeah, you love doing a bit of cleaning. Over here we've got a little a Rickman Honda 125. Rickman were quite famous in the 60s and early 70s for making frames to make competition bikes and this, that and the other. So it's got a Rickman frame. It has got a date stamp on the headstock here of the 7th 73 and a little chassis number on there. But obviously this is an off-road bike, hasn't got any paperwork with it, is in need of restoration or doing whatever you want to do, but bar a couple of bits missing, looks reasonably complete. I was going to
say, you've pretty much got a complete bike there by the looks of it.
Needs an exhaust kickstart, and you know, you could start doing some work on it. So again, a good starting point project for maybe a father and son to build a project to mess about with and play around the field and have a bit of a laugh with. And yeah, where do you go? It's reasonably light little bike.
These Rickmans, just iconic tank shape. You can tell them a mile
Tell them a mile away, yeah. And then finishing off with this quite rare beast, a Yamaha GTS1000. Now these were rare when they were produced. I remember these coming out.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many were sold in the UK.
Not that many.
There was a bit before my time, these.
Yamaha have gone through a stage of doing quite rare, quirky things. They did this, they did a 2-wheel drive dirt bike, and recently they've done that nicking. They like to push the boundaries a little bit now and again. And obviously these are quite rare with this hub centre steering front end, single side swing arm. It's, you know. It's
quite a machine. It's the first one I've seen in the flesh, and there is quite a few miles on this one, but it's
you wouldn't
absolutely
tell.
Immaculate.
It's immaculate. Done 57,000, I think. But when Matt pans over here, you could almost build another one out of everything else that we've got with it.
There's so much stuff. A lot of stuff's doubled up as well. So whether these were the original ones that are on it and it's been cleaned up since, 2 lots of panniers, there's so many parts.
New set of bodywork, there's a headlight, there's GTS tail light. The dog loves the boxes because he thinks there's food in here. There's fuel filters, oil filters, ABS pump. Apart from an engine and a frame and a set of wheels, there's pretty much everything else.
It looks like that way, yeah.
There's ABS hydraulic unit. There's loads of stuff. So yes, you've got a rare bike, but then if you think, oh, where am I going to get any parts for it? Well, you don't have to worry about that because you've got them all there. So
even a comfy
Corbin
seat fitted,
seat, yeah.
But we have got the original.
I've got the original. There's a couple of screens there. There's all sorts. But I think that's amazing. I think it's mega. Can't remember the last time I saw one of those. I've told you about it yesterday. I remember them racing one of these in the Isle of Man TT.
Yeah, I think that was an effort from Flitwick Motorcycles, which that's who supplied this one originally. So whether they sold the most of them, I don't know. But
maybe, but I remember it happening at the time. We were all there and thinking, a GTS1000? Wow, that's quite a strange thing to have. But yeah, lovely. Is this one dry? Yeah,
so this and another bike's come from a deceased estate. So
yeah, the Triumph, wasn't it?
So there's a friend of the family that sort of got these back up to this sort of standard. And I think it's just been dry stored. We will power it up, see what we can do there, but I'm pretty sure they're dry stored. So
yeah,
it's just been looked after by a family friend, and they've decided to bring them in here and see what we can do for them.
Perfect. I'm really looking forward to seeing what that does, because I've had a look around today. I can't find another one really. There's one for sale by another chap, but he's trying to sell 2 bikes together. But on its own, single bike, you struggle to find another one. And with all that stuff as well, I think that should do quite well.
You're definitely going to get a crowd if you take this anywhere as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you won't be parking next to another one. So yeah, there we go. As we said, a busy week. We've got more stuff coming in this next week as well, we've got vans out picking bikes up all over the place.
We've been so busy.
Oh yeah, it's been flat out, but that's great. Great news. The number's really getting up for the next sale, which is on the 4th of September. We've got Throttle Thursday on the 3rd of September beforehand. Come on down, have a look round. As you'll have seen in the video today, there's loads of stuff here. The dog's here to give you a welcome as well. And yeah, if you've got anything, any questions, any bikes you want to offer us, give us a shout in the office. www.manorparkclassics.com, and yeah, that's it. See you soon.